Welcome to Tennis Intention. Today we're going to talk about how we trust, how the game is made by who we are and what you want from the game. Because normally to the players we say a lot of things. We like as a coach to say everything. We are like a music. Do this, do that, do this, do that. This he has to do this. So orders, and then we make crazy the player because they have so many instructions that he don't know what is the. He's totally away from the game because there are too much idea and too much information. That is bad for the player because the player can be has a good technique. Could be could be a good physical position. He could be a good tactic. So, but this is information that get empty if we don't know the most important thing, that is what the players want. And why I say that? Because this player came to this sport for one reason: looking for something that in every player is a particular reason, not a general reason. So we, as a coaches, we have to know what is a reason for this player, what he wanted from the game, why he came here. Because from there, knowing that answer from the player, now it's possible to build a path for him or for her. But we have a lot of players for years. Imagine that, 4 years. And today we don't know why this player came here. What is the reason? We don't know. We teach a lot. You have to do that, this, but we don't know which is exactly the motivation of the player. Yes or not? We don't know them. Well, this is your job as a coach. You have to find this answer. Because maybe normally the player doesn't know why. But you have to find it. Help him to find it. Because when he finds it, he's going to recognize. And everything has started making sense. So when the players know what is the reason that he come to the tennis, and the coach also, now it's different. Because every information that the coach says to the player makes sense. Could be the same information. Could be the same information that you told them in the past. But now he has the possibility to understand in a personal stage. So that tactic, that correction she's going to translate into the main question. I'm here for this reason. So every time that you send information, he or she try to relate that information basic in what he or she wants. But the first thing is we need to know what is the reason. And why I say that? Because when you know the reason that the player came here, and now you know what the person believes, because everything is starting by the way that the player can believe. Because if they believe in something that now makes sense, and now he can handle and make an action close to his goal. So everything is starting by the trust of the player, because we need to trust to do it. We cannot do it without trust. It's simple, because when we trust, we have an internal energy that need to go out, and this energy became a game. But the first thing, to know what the people trust, we need to know what the people needs and why this player came to the tennis and not to the other sport. Because it's not casualty. She or he arrived to this sport because they need it. They need it. And now he got a lot of information. He or she knows that they need it, but they don't know exactly why. But you as a coach, it's your tough work to find this answer. Because then you know what the player believes. And now you can make a path for him or for her. But we have years with the players. They grow up with us, and we don't know the best and the only question that is important. That is why you arrive here. For sure, she or he never knows. They know inconsciously, but you have to put the name of that. Because like this, now you know, now you can coach this player. And now the information that you give to the player makes sense, because they're going to relate every technical correction by his own and personal vision of the game, because he has something to he or she arrived here for one reason, right? This reason, now every information that you say to them, then it's going to relate what his or her reason, and now makes sense. And now everything is going to be online. No, it's going to be easier and clearer. But we say a lot of things to them. We don't know why the player is here, what the player trusts, and we continue talking, and the player gets lost. So the most important thing is to find, as a coaches, why this person arrived to the tennis court. And when we find that, then we know what the player believes. And now we can make a path from him based on his own goals. So it's important to see what the player trusts, because this is an energy that became from inside and translate to the game and became a game. But everything starts from one reason, one personal reason that every player has. So your goal is to find this reason. I hope you like this video and we'll see you soon. Bye.